Yo, Tellaman.
Hey, man.
Hates her.
That's for you.
Doesn't want to stop.
He doesn't want Speedy. Speedy owes him money. That's the problem.
No.
Why
No.
Because, you know, he wasn't...
Oh,
Speedy,
don't go around saying things
Hey,
like
Speedy,
that.
how many times, how many platinums, how many records you sold?
Send the nigga his money.
Platinum, baby.
Because I couldn't think... How much was liable to Tellaman?
I personally didn't give Tellaman shit. He gotta go ahead. He's got his own publishing. His publishing gives him his money. I didn't give him nothing.
You're low, guy. That's good. That's true.
Wait, okay.
Let's
rewind. Yeah. So, Tellaman obviously posted his tweets, right? He says he feels the DJs don't give him his money, even though he felt he's done all the work, the writing, the producing, the whatever, the mixing, sharp.
Therefore, he doesn't
do songs with DJs
He doesn't want to do with DJs anymore. Sharp. My question is he bitching about the revenue from sales, or is he bitching about publishing?
What he said was, I don't like to do songs with DJ anymore because they
ask for names,
but they don't pay you.
Credits, yeah.
They ask for your details,
yeah,
and they put them on the song.
And also basically says that they get all the money and the artist doesn't.
Yes, that's what he said.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So is he bitching about income from the sales of the song, or is it royalties of the song?
Because he hasn't had a conversation with anybody, it's hard to tell.
I think it could be both.
But when a DJ does a song, I would presume that the sales will stay to the DJ, but the royalties of the song will go to the different artists.
But you are liable to get splits. So for me, as an artist, you're supposed to have a publisher, and from the moment we get on, and if it's Teller, so looking at a song like Mayo, right? So it's Young Swiss, it's
Tellaman,
Frank, Shane.
So 4 guys, right?
And Speedsta.
5 is Speedsta, right?
Yeah.
So I would say, cool, how are we going to split it amongst the 5? So Speedy produced the record, okay, cool. But now there's also like a Gem who composed it, right? So you're like, cool, how am I going to split these shares with Gem? Because I produced. So it's just a whole lot of things telling me. So I would have said, cool, Young Swiss did the hook.
Yeah.
So he probably drove the melody of the song, right?
Yeah.
I should say that. So
just to show you how we did, just to make it easier. We all took a
10% each.
That's what it is, you know.
And that money goes to his publishing.
Yeah. So you put everybody's details. That's why it says they ask for your details and some of them don't put it. So everybody must have your details.
Name and surname and
your
publisher.
Surname, your publishing details.
And your splits.
With your splits, how much exactly is supposed to go to you, right? That's there. From there on, it's not my responsibility as a DJ to make sure you're getting your whatever percent, you know, it's your publisher's job to make sure you're getting that money. So that's why I say to Noni, she can't say that because people will actually believe her when she said,
I was joking.
when they think
hence the laugh after,
you know, because
a
lot of the people at the moment they saw the tweet said Speedsta.
Because we don't know him doing a track with any other DJ.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
There's a lot of songs he's done. There's the house songs I know from Tellaman.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
No, forget about that.
You know what I mean.
Maybe he's talking about them joints, guys. We never know. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's talking about those joints. In the public opinion, for the songs that have blown up, or the song that has blown up, in most people's minds.
Maybe the public needs to go do their research.
No, it's not their job to do the research. Tellaman must say who he's talking about. He's the one tweeting and ranting.
So he is signed to Universal. Is he not signed to Universal?
I'm all of 220.
Do you have the publishing as well as Universal?
No, he's not in my department. So he's in another department. So he's not.
So you can't answer for him.
So I can't answer.
But you work in the same building.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't go to the department and ask the question.
Okay, I'll go. Next week I'll come back.
Yeah. That's the one you wanted.
But I think
you just try it?
I think from what I took from the tweet is that he's also coming from a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
Well, let me not use the word frustration, but he's just also coming from a kind of a place where it's like, I've seen him like have a series of tweets where he's like, guys, I've dropped the hottest R&B album you guys have ever heard out of this country, you know, and it's like, you guys don't see me kind of a thing, you know? So I think it's a series of things that just led him to just saying things, because last time I spoke to him was in December, and what we were speaking about is when are you delivering my plaque? You know? It was never like a...
So you haven't given him his plaque?
Yeah.
You see?
No,
I
haven't given it.
Have you given him his publishing?
But that time...
Hey, I told you.
That time he's busy. platinum.
We're joking. We're joking.
No. In my defense, which is something we've rectified now, I asked the labels, like, you guys can't make one for me only, you know? But most of my plex, what was happening was they were giving it to me on live amp as a surprise. So it was like, we need these plex for Friday, you know, and then we'll make ones for the artist, which never happened. Then the artists, even the club, were like, where are my plex?
So Speedy,
where are my plex?
You are liable to go to your record label.
Yes, it's your job.
I have.
Because I know where I'm at. Yeah. Shut up, Siri. Where I'm at, I would make sure that I do
Everyone has a plaque, yes. I have asked them.
You just got there. Relax.
I'm just saying, I do make sure that I do that.
He's been there for a while now.
Hey, Beach,
yeah, 6 months in.
Yeah.
6 months is a very short time in this record business.
But I've learned a lot. Let me tell you something. Yeah. I've learned a lot, and I'm grateful for it. And trust me, the shit that...
Who are you signing? Who are you signing this year?
I can't tell you who I'm signing.
Can you at least go to the publishing department and find Tellaman's publishing?
Please.
I told you guys I'm going to come back next week and I'm going to tell you, right? And I'm going to tell you, Speedy did the right thing.
Speaking of publishing.
I think it must be Select Play.
Speaking of publishing, you saw Diddy was getting honored. Right? At the Grammys, right? Can I just, a sidebar? I found it crazy that Kobe died the morning of the Grammys.
Yeah.
And the Grammys were being held at the same Staples Center where he used to play basketball.
Yeah.
Sidebar for the conspiracy theorists. I love you. Mace was crying.
Yes.
Because when Diddy got the award, Diddy went on a 50-minute, not rant, but acceptance speech on how the Grammys don't take care of Black arts, how Oscars and whatever, how these institutions don't take care of Black art. And they don't really see it. And it's time for the artist. And then Mace was like, yo, bro. you,
not the guy.
Where
not you.
Where my rap bro?
So he pulled the empty on ambitions out.
Yeah, Mace was like, you signed me at 19. You took my publishing. You bought it for 20 grand. I don't know the exact amount, but it's in thousands, right? And then I offered you 2 million cash, no delas, so I can get my publishing. And you said some European guy wants to buy it. If I can match that price, then you'll get me my publishing. If I can't do that, you're only going to give it to me at 50 years old.
The behind the scene guys had to tell you about South African artists.
Ah, dog.
How sad it would be.
Any record label.
Not even record label. Even just as an artist, as a team. I could believe that if many guys had to come out to say, they'll probably say, this guy one sharp, or this guy Switzerland.
Yeah.
A lot of guys.
And a lot of people have a lot of stories that they...
And major artists that people love.
But you know what the most painful story was, or the most painful part about it for me, was that Mace went through a lot. Like, not only did he, obviously his career fell off, then he's losing money. Then he went into the church situation. Then I don't know whether he's still a pastor or whatever is happening there. Then he tried to get back into the rap game. Then he had the Instagram situation where they killed all of his followers. So that was also just another brand breakdown for him. But then he still sat back and he was like, you know what, let me humble myself. Let me make my money back. Then come to Diddy, come correct and say, I'm not coming as a broke guy begging for my money. I'm saying to you, I've come back from all the turmoil. Nah, Imali, I've made it. Take my money. I want my masters.
Maybe I approached Diddy in a
and Diddy still said, nah, P.
Maybe
imagine for all the hits that he did with Mace, you only gave him 20K.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That is sad.
Well, he bought it for 20K and...
No, you only gave him 20K back in the day.
But also, I just want to make another side note.
But did he probably... never mind.
A lot of the times, artists think they're going to make millions off the music.
Nah, never.
It's not just off the music where a lot of the guys make the money. Vigi will speak after this because he actually works at a big record label where they do this for you. A lot of your money comes from deals, and a lot of money comes from your gigs. So you may feel like you as Scoop have the #1 song on the Rams, but maybe Noni has more gigs than you. You know?
Got you.
So come January, when you're looking at each other's statements, you find that, no, man, Noni's one is looking a bit better than yours because you get your payouts quarterly. You know, Samra's going to pay you quarterly, whereas she's getting money every weekend, you know? So a lot of the time people think it's the main money is from the music. It's not from the music. No. And VG can even help and tell you that only a small part of the money that's made from an artist is from the music. Everything else is
when you were as big as Mace, to add on to what you're saying, Speedsta, the publishing helps because when things like movies get done, when
Sure.
things like sync deals
Sure.
get done. And for Mace, that era that he had,
Okay, nobody take my
you know what I mean? Yeah, that era that a lot of songs can be brought back and they could fit into this time.
Back,
And
welcome
it's about, yo, I can have this money to take care of other things.
Yeah.
And that's where the publishing matters.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel you.
Adverts and all those other things.
But
they just had MC Hammer come back now for a Cheetos ad at the NFL Super Bowl. He ain't made his 30 million back, but he good.
He got standing, yeah.
So that's what's big about publishing is that when they leverage your sound and your music elsewhere, you can then benefit from that. Whereas if you sell it, you're only surviving on those gigs you did when that song was hot.
Yeah.
But if your song was that hot, trust me, it'll probably come back around in a cycle again.
Yeah, so this goes
100%.
back to the whole thing where I always tell people where they're like, yeah, me, I want to be independent. I push by myself, right? Try and know the game, educate yourself, school yourself, or connect with people who know this shit. Because with the instance like that, you could be sitting with all these hits, but if I don't know how to like explore these hits the way, like with the publishing, and nothing gonna happen to them.
Sure.
Right? Sure. And that's it. And maybe like obviously with the whole Daily Maze situation, I don't know, but maybe we learn, right? I think for the up and coming guys, they will learn.
He's a hectic man.
Yeah,
I won't lie. He's a very hectic man. But if he walked into this door now, I would get up and greet his ass like you're a legend.
Yeah.
But you're a hectic legend.
So I would like, obviously you mentioned that the money is not within the music. So it's one of those things, and always emphasizes on the podcast that there's so many avenues. As you're saying, there's the sync part of opportunities, there's the deals part of the opportunities, there's merch, there's doing your own show. But what it takes you investing in your brand to make sure that you pop so everyone becomes interested in your brand.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it starts so small, guys. It's exactly like going to look for a job. They go, do you have experience? And you guys will say, how am I going to have experience if you won't hire me? We don't have that answer. You just find a way to get experience in what you want to do. And
sometimes you have to do it for free. That's why people intern. That's how they get the experience.
And connect with people who know how to make this shit happen for you.
And then get taken for a ride on these contracts.
No,
whatever you do, don't speak to VG on this.
Do your research.